Hello. Oh, I got my glasses saying that. I might have to go back to my car because that's a thought. I'll go and grab my glasses, otherwise I can't read the comments. I come out to do a sky watch. It's like a low mist, but it's quite strange. It's got a low mist and the actual seawater has brightened the sky. I'll just see if I find some. Look at the old sea, look. The sea's brighter than the land. I'm just going to see if I can find some glasses quickly. I think people will comment it's a bit rude not to try and reply. Excuse the mess in the car. I found my glasses. Now I can say hello. I can't read because it's small. It's small writing on the screen. Let's see who's joined. Yeah, it's a little sky watch. Hello, Alan. You alright? We're doing a bit of a sky watch. We got we got a night vision now as well. So we've added that to our kit. So they're not cheap night vision. So I spent quite a bit of money. So I've got some night vision now. So obviously with that you can obviously with the night vision you can see more stuff. You don't know where to point your camera half the time. Obviously if you see a bright light approaching or a moving star, then obviously you've got something to photograph. I mean, apparently there's a lot of UFOs and stuff like that you can't see. But at least, if you've got night vision, you at least you know where the objects are. Then hopefully, fingers crossed, you can photograph. You can photograph in that area, and you may get a capture of the object. So we're back at Black Gang Chine. So it's hard to say with ufology, UFOs, because a lot of it's coming into paranormal side of things. So in the same field again. It's see all the grass here that separates us from the not ideal for. Not ideal. Yeah, it's not ideal for because it's not a clear star. I mean, I can't see any stars, so I probably won't stay that long. I can't even see my brother. He's just left it. He's left the seat there. I know he's going around the corner. He's just left that seat in the field here. Look. Mate, where are ya? Come back. Come back. There he is. Yeah, hopefully. We saw, it's up the hill there, guys. I put it on YouTube now. My YouTube channels, it's a long one. It's called Live Stream Recordings UK. We actually saw a UFO, a flying object. You see down the coast, just down here, guys. I'm not going obviously anywhere near the cliff edge. You see the coast down here, guys. If you look on my YouTube channel, I'll tell you what, I'll type it out, I'll write it out. So you got live stream recordings UK, and you'll see, guys, you will see, we done a Skywatch the other night, and there was a flying object coming along the Jurassic coast there, and it looked like an orb. It wasn't an aircraft, and it disappeared. So I think obviously the sun's with the mist there. It looks quite eerie, doesn't it? Really, we've got the mist coming down. So I'm looking for orbs really, because I say you do see a lot of orbs. You see the hill up there, guys? We saw a load of strange appearing lights. I mean, it wasn't people with torches, I can tell you that now. You know, obviously if someone's walking up that hill because it's really dark, you see the old torch light, wouldn't you, sort of moving and what have you. These were appearing lights up that hill there. So this is on our so if you, I've just put on my I've just put down my live stream recordings UK. So if that's my YouTube channel, I've just commented. So if you want to look up, yeah, we saw an orb flying along the Jurassic coast there towards Black Gangine. I mean, orbs are bright because we saw quite a few orbs. We were at Tottenham Bay and we're looking towards New Milton, and we saw loads of our orbs, and that was in a mist. And obviously, because orbs produce so much energy and light, we could see they were really bright. There was about 20 plus of them moving across sort of between Tottenham Bay and New Milton, the other side. So yeah, if they're about, you definitely know they're orbs. Not seeing any crop circles. There's obviously a lot of crop circles on the mainland presently. I want to take a picture. It's quite eerie, that. Let's take a picture. I've got my Nikon P900 ufologist camera. I imagine the sun's going down over there. That's obviously the east. Sorry, the west. I mean the west, not the east. That's definitely the west. So obviously the sunset's always in the west. I'm hoping the temperature drops. And we can, I think we later on, if we hang about, we probably will see the stars. We had a guy turn up, so we're on the edge of this field. We're not obviously in the middle of the field. We're just on the edge of the field. And this guy turns up. Oh, there's a bit. Someone just suddenly turned up. And I don't tell people I'm looking for UFOs or I'm a ufologist. He goes, "Oh, what are you doing?" I said, "Sky watching." And he started chatting away. And look at that sky. He's chatting away. And he said, "Oh, what stars are you looking at?" So I said, "Sirius." I just said, "Sirius." You know, because obviously I'm looking for UFOs and strange crafts and orbs and that. And I thought, it sounds a bit mean. I didn't want to have a conversation. So I don't know who the guy was. He goes, "Oh, I was just drinking from Norton." So it's a bit creepy. So if you're in the middle of the field, no one's about, and there's no houses or any buildings anywhere, only obviously down there. This guy turns up. It's a bit odd, you know. Especially when they start asking questions. It's like I typed it, my YouTube channel, Terry, yeah. So it's live stream recordings UK. So it's live stream recordings UK. And you'll see, I mean, everything you see is actual orbs or UFOs I've actually captured with my cameras. So, I mean, we've got a group here on the Isle of Wight. Sonic, mate, I don't know. There's a road down there. So, I mean, clearly you'll see the object. If you look on my YouTube channel, you can see clearly the object was flying this side. And you've got traffic over there. So fair enough, you got traffic there, and you can see whatever object it was flying. It was flying over the seawater. Brother sitting down. Have you tried that night vision yet?
Yeah.
Not yet. It gets a bit darker, yeah. So we've got night vision, so we've added night vision to our equipment now. I wouldn't spend all this money on this gear if we weren't seeing anything, you know. It's not a case, oh, let's buy night vision. Or we might see a UFO or something like that. Well, we have been seeing them without them. So obviously we want to, the amount of objects we're seeing or strange phenomena, we just hope by using night vision, we can actually, we've not even looked through it yet, so we'll do that later. And hopefully by using the night vision, we may see something else, and obviously get more pictures and more stuff to post on my YouTube channel. So, I mean, at some stage, I'm the amount of money I'm spending doing this, and obviously I'm getting results. I'm gonna have to sort of try and do donations and something like that. So I've got, people subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've never asked for any money or anything like that. But obviously, getting decent cameras do cost a lot of money. Then you sort of buy night vision. I bought a second-hand. I bought this huge second-hand telescope, and it's too old and too big. I'm gonna have to get rid of it. But so you can't go out. You can't go out sky watching. I mean, you could if you had a smaller telescope or something, sky watching or something. We got a group on the Isle of Wight called it's called Skywatch Isle of Wight. So we got a Facebook group. I'll type that out for you as well, guys. And Kerry's one of the admin, and I'm the other admin for our UFO group called Skywatch Isle of Wight. I'll type that out. I think it's simply, I think I'll separate the word Sky Watch Isle of Wight. So it's either how I first typed. I've forgotten. So we've got a new UFO group. Say it's called Sky Watch Isle of Wight. I think we separated Sky and Watch, so it'd be Sky Watch Isle of Wight. I've written it down twice, so I'm sure you'll find it, guys. Kerry's one of her admin. Well, I think we got 550 people who's joined it, and we got some of the top American ufologists. They all know me anyway, because I've been doing ufologists for years. So I've got the strangest objects over a number of years, you know. So, you know, I know ufologists in Australia, in the UK, obviously lots in USA. And I say I was speaking to who was James Fox, that's it. He's a ufologist. I was speaking to James Fox the other day. So he was in London, James Fox, and so yeah, I was actually speaking to him. So that was cool. I was trying to get James Fox to come meet us at Butser Hill, because we saw some strange objects above Butser Hill. I think it was on the 24th of July last year, which included an alien as well. I think you'll find pictures of that on my TikTok if you go back a bit. So yeah, so I mean, it's probably the best UFO and alien contact I ever had, you know. So yeah, it was amazing. My brother was with me, 2 other ufologists, and there was 5 from the CE5 team. There was 9 people saw these objects, and yeah, and it's a strange thing. They were featured on the it was on the American Sky History Channel. So if you go on YouTube, there's they call it the Sky History Channel, and the same objects we saw near Petersfield or up Butser Hill, they were poo-pooing the old Sky History Channel, because they were shown exactly the same objects flying out at, so you can hear something above us, flying out at sea at Sunderland, yeah. So in the northeast coast, the Sky History Channel on UFOs, they're saying, oh, it's footage of this guy sent them some footage of these objects out at Sunderland, and they were saying they were fake, yeah. Then they were showing the Warminster. There was another similar object at Warminster. And the Sky History Channel, yet again, you know, this is the American one. So obviously some Brits sent some footage in, or someone did, to them. And they were saying they're fake. And we saw the same objects near Petersfield, up Butser Hill. And I got if you look at my TikTok, I got decent photographs of the objects. So it was they're telling a load of bullshit. That's mainstream media for you. So it don't matter if it's, you know, a Sky History Channel or the BBC, ITV, they're all lying. You know, we saw exactly the same flying objects that were shown out at Sunderland, and exactly the same objects that was flying over Warminster. So there's 3 locations these objects were flying, and they were real, they're not fake. So obviously you know what the old Sky History Channel's up to with regards to UFOs. They're trying to put you guys off the scent. They're certainly trying to put you guys off the scent, because we saw them. We saw them in the above Butser Hill, yeah. Then about on August the 8th, a crop circle appeared as well. So at West Meehan, which is nearby. So it's real. All this is real, you know. I mean, if you look on my YouTube channel, you'll see that orb flying along the coast here. It's not CGI. I don't do CGI or anything like that. Everything you see is real. Oh, it's clear in the sky almost. Yeah. I might try to share this to some of my ufologist friends quickly, guys. This live stream. In the UK. Yeah, if you don't go out, you don't see. Some people are quite happy to sit at home and do CGI, do fake stuff. So that really irritates me. I mean, I say, if you look, I've just put on my, I just commented now with my YouTube channel, which is live stream recordings UK. If you look on it, you'll see all the UFOs and orbs and strange objects I've captured. The Americans call me the best ufologist in the UK, so I've got to live up to that. They call me the best ufologist in the UK, and I've got to live up to that. And I say you've got to go out. You've got to go out as much as you can. I work. Obviously, I work during the day, but I can't. I'm always out. I love it. I love doing this. And it opens your eyes. I mean, we got all this propaganda media, fake media. The whole world's completely different than you can ever imagine. This is the real world. What you're sitting at home, watching all those lies and the propaganda media, yeah? This is the real world, guys. The real world's outside. You know, there's a whole universe. There's a whole universe up there with so many possibilities. And I've done it. I've sat at home and you're told to eat this chicken. You're told to eat these burgers. And do you know what I mean? Just, yeah. The seat's blown over. Don't let it blow away. Yeah, so just go outside. Just don't sit there, watch all the news channels. I mean, if everyone didn't watch all the news channels, that's it. The people's won. Do you know what I mean? So if we didn't watch all the news channels with all the propaganda, we didn't watch all the commercials with all the, the chicken and the horse meat at one stage and what have you. If we don't watch that, the old propaganda media would be worthless. The people would be in control. If no one watched mainstream media, the news or whatever, we've won. The propaganda media is finished. So that's it. Turn off the BBC, turn off the ITV News, turn off Sky News. Just don't watch it. Don't watch the commercials. And that's it. It's all over. And the people will be in control. They're in control because people watch the BBC News regularly. They watch it in the morning. They watch it in the evening. My brother watches. What do you watch? The GB thing, don't you, or something? Yeah, he says that's a lot better. But I don't. I just don't believe in any of them. I think without the mainstream media, I was seeing some really good TikTokers and that. I go out and if there's a UFO appears in the sky, it's real. Do you know what I mean? I've had enough of all this fake stuff. I mean, you remember we had the Isle of Wight monolith guys. Who's this Alan Dunsford? No one knows him on the island. And I've been asking around people at Fisherman's. I've been asking around. I went in the pub, I've asked loads of people at Fisherman's. There's only about 800 people live there. This Alan Dunsford on the Isle of Wight is supposed to have made the Isle of Wight monolith. No one knows him. Nobody knows him. And that's the mainstream media, all the newspapers and the mainstream media, yeah? They say, oh, this guy made the Isle of Wight monolith. How do we know he's made the Isle of Wight monolith? He's pictured next to... this guy's pictured next to the Isle of Wight monolith. and he's supposed to live in Fishbourne, and conveniently, the mainstream media say he lived in Fishbourne in Sussex and Fishbourne on the Isle of Wight. So you think, oh, that's a bit suspicious. And you see a picture of this guy's Alan Dunsford or something. So he's standing next to the monolith. How do we know it's something to do with Alan Dunsford? I wouldn't be surprised the whole press and the media started all this off. I was saying with all, for some reason. No one knows. Fishbourne's got, I think it's got about 785 people live there. And I've asked loads of people. No one's heard of him. And all the papers and the national press and the TV say he's from Fishbourne, on the Isle of Wight. Then suddenly you see him on the papers say, no, he's Fishbourne in Sussex. And you think, oh, that's it. They're trying to put people off the track. But I haven't met anyone on the Isle of Wight or locally to Fishbourne who knows the guy or even heard of the guy. If you look on some of my previous live streams, I'll show you. You'll see me speaking to people in the pub. I said, oh, do you know the guy who made the Isle of Wight monolith? No. I said, well, he lived here, lived in Fishbourne. They go, no. Then I've walked past Quor Abbey and stuff, like local places that's near Fishbourne. And I just stopped passer-by and said, so do you know this guy who made the Isle of Wight? Everyone says no. And we're chatting on Facebook, we're chatting all around the island. No one knows him. So what was all that about, guys? So so it's all fake media, fake newspapers, the old propaganda. It's all propaganda media. I mean, it all started, didn't it? It all started with the Utah monolith. And what you guys didn't know, if you have another look at the Utah monolith, you guys don't know there's a snake. There's a snake on the rock face of the Utah monolith to the left. So, isn't that strange? Just before the pandemic, I would say the whole pandemic was started off by the monoliths. It's just a coincidence, these monoliths appeared all around the world. And, which was strange. But all the mainstream media, the TV, the media, the papers, they failed to put the snake. So you'll get a lovely picture of the Utah monolith in the Utah desert, or was it? No, it's not the Utah desert. And it's behind the monolith, the Utah monolith. So to the left of it, if you can sort of Google it or something, you'll see a snake's head on the rock face behind it. But they never mention it. All the world's media, they took the snake's head out. Then you sort of think, oh, that sounds a bit satanic. Now, if you do a bit of research, the nearest town to the Utah monolith, the nearest town, check it out, guys. The nearest town's called Moab, Moab, and that's something in the Bible. And you think, oh, that's strange. So you got a snake, which we say like Satan or the devil. You got a snake to the left-hand side of the monolith, where all the media and the TV managed to miss out on their photographs. And you got this town called Moab, Moab, not far away. So you think, what's all that about? Is there another meaning? Of course, recently we have the Georgian stones or Georgia stones with biblical writings on it. Was someone blew it up? I mean, what's that about? It's really strange, guys. And I say I'm a ufologist, and I see a lot of strange stuff. What's that red light over there, Mick? I know it's the television tower, isn't it, over there? shooting star up there. Yeah. Yeah, I was part of a multi-sighting on the train back in 1980. With a load of Pompey fans. We went to it was an evening game at Bristol Rovers, and it was actually played at Ashton Gate. Sadly, Bristol Rovers ground burnt down, and it was a Fuxie special. Myself and my brother, our friend Mark, we were on this train going to the Bristol Rovers game. Anyway, my mate Mark, he was sitting next to the old window on the train, sort of facing north. And anyway, we were sort of in between Salisbury and Warminster, and we weren't quite sure where we were. Obviously, we looked at it later on. So anyway, so as we passed Salisbury, and I knew I'd passed Warminster before. So anyway, my mate Mark, he goes, "Yeah, look at that! It was that bright. There was a really bright light above this hill." And he was making such a fuss about it. So, look at that light on that hill. Sort of is moving up, down, and it was huge. It was like a huge energy ball. And that's what got me interested in UFOs and stuff like that. So anyway, this happened for a good over 2 minutes. This strange object above this hill, and I think the train driver slowed the train down. So all our Pompey fans were looking at this strange object above the, which we know now as the Codford Circle. So I've been up there, and we've been up there, and it's like an old ancient circle. It's 7 miles from Stonehenge. So back in 1980, we had a multi-sighting on the train, and obviously, I'm sure a lot of their Pompey fans on the train were phoning the Portsmouth News and national newspapers, and you would think, oh, someone's going to phone up. It's going to be in the Monday's paper. This game. It was a Tuesday night. This game, not the Monday paper. It was on a Tuesday night. September the 23rd, 1980, or 24th, 1980. So we witnessed this strange object moving, really bright object moving up. So we're all Pompey fans, boisterous and singing songs and all that. And I don't know if it was some psychological experiment or whatever. It silenced all the Portsmouth fans, So you imagine, the old fans on the train singing songs and what have you. Portsmouth fans singing songs about Southampton and whatever. It made us all quiet. Everyone was stunned in silence, and you think, was it some psychological experiment or something like that? Was it set up? But anyway, it was really strange. But there was a major incident in 1980. It's called the Rendlesham incident at American Air Base, and all the national newspapers in the whole UK, they caught hold of the story, because what happened, they reckon there was a UFO crashed in Rendlesham Forest. Check it out, guys. Look up the Rendlesham incident. This happened in 1980. So obviously we had a multi-sighting on the train, the Portsmouth fans, in 1980. That was in September. Then in December the 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, then was a Rendlesham incident on the American Air Base. All the UK press got hold of the story, saying that this UFO craft crashed or landed in Rendlesham Forest. And the actual guys that are involved, there was Colonel Holt, he went out to investigate. This is true. He's been back there to, you know, told the story. And you had one of the military police guards, Peterson. He actually went into the forest and he came across the UFO. And this was all in the national newspapers back in 1980. And so Peterson, he saw these hieroglyphics on the object that was in the woods, and it started to light up and do all sorts of things. And I think Larry Warren, one of the other guards, he was behind. And so yeah, so that was called the Red Incident. Check it out, this happened in 1980. And it buggered up the Portsmouth fans incident. So we saw obviously this huge object above the Codford Circle. Unbelievable, obviously moving slowly up down. And obviously a few months later then happened the Rendlesham incident. And to this day now, yeah, the whole of 1980 is still classified. So there's nothing about the Portsmouth fans, yeah, witnessing this huge object from the train. And obviously there's hardly anything apart from the American airmen telling the story what happened at Rendlesham. So if you look on the UK's MOD files for 1980, it's still classified top secret. So that's the year all Portsmouth fans witnessed an object above the Codford Circle, and also a alien craft landed in Rendlesham Forest. That's true. You check it out. Go to the Q files. I like Kew Gardens. There's UFO files are held at a place at Kew, so you can look at it online, and you could say, right, I want to look at the files of 1980, and if you look on the Kew files for 1980, it says they're missing. So the whole of 1980 files, the 1980 files by the MOD, Ministry of Defence, are missing for 1980. Isn't that strange? That's the same year. That's the same year the Portsmouth fans witnessed this huge object above the Codford Circle, and obviously the American airmen went out to search for this UFO that crashed or landed in Rendlesham Forest. So it's all real stuff. And an ex-policeman, John Hanson, he writes the Haunted Skies books. He's written a load of books on it. And you'll see, if you look at Rendlesham Incident, you'll see loads about it on YouTube. So it's the same year as the Portsmouth fans saw a strange object above the Codford Circle, which is 7 miles from Stonehenge. And also, the American airmen. It was even rumoured that the craft had turned off the nuclear weapons at the Bentwaters or the nearby base. So they reckon the old nuclear weapons were turned off as well. It's quite interesting, you know. That's what's got me interested in ufology, because it's what I was part of a multi-sighting with Portsmouth fans back in 1980. Then eventually, I've managed to get the story in the book, and it's in the book written by John Hanson. He's an ex-policeman, and it's in the book. Haunted Skies 2017 edition. It's just amazing. So yeah, it's in the book, the Portsmouth fans incident, and it's I say the book's called Haunted Skies 2017 edition. So it's the Wiltshire edition, so I've got to say that it's the 2017 Wiltshire edition. So John Hanson, he's written loads of books. So he's actually got witness accounts. So witnesses send their statements in of what they saw and what have you. Even Toya Wilcox, you remember the pop singer Toya Wilcox? She saw a UFO somewhere in Wiltshire, and it's even Toya Wilcox sightings in the book as well, same as myself and my brother and Mark. So that's why I'm a ufologist, because that's what got me interested in UFOs, because I was part of a multi-sighting on the train. That's why I come out at night. taking pictures of all these strange objects and filming them. Yeah, some lights down there. There's traffic. There's a bit of traffic down there. I say, if you look on my YouTube channel, you'll see something strange flying, like an orb flying along the seafront. That's a ship over there, isn't it, mate? Over there's a ship. Oh, it's cold. Yeah, there's one up there, look. We'll sit in the car if you like. We're going to sit in the car and warm up. Yeah. It's freezing, guys. Yeah, it's traffic down. Yeah, we don't do CGI. We do not do CGI. So what you see is real. That's a star, guys. These naughty people on TikTok, they say, they would say, that's a UFO, that's a UFO. It's not, it's a star, you wallies. No, sadly, I think a lot of it's died down because there was a lot of CGI on TikTok, and it really winds up. You know, we've seen the real thing, and it really winds us up. We spend a lot of time. There's something flashing up there, mate. Because it might. Obviously, we know what an aircraft looks. It usually has a red flashing light. I saw it, unless it's another star's come out. So we're near Blackgang again because we had a really good results the other evening. I saw them at Blackgang again. Blackgang near on the Isle of Wight. We're going to go back to the car. I think it's going to clear up. I want something to come down the coast again. Yeah, if you look on my YouTube channel, I've written it in the comments. It's called Live Stream Recordings UK. And you'll see you'll see a strange object. Oh, something else down there. Look, over the sea. There we go. There. No, it's disappeared. That might say that, it might be actually. I know. So we've got to decide if that's on the. Because it's a bit misty. We've got to decide if it's on land or it's on this. Actually, over the water. I think that's on the land, to be honest. Where? Is that one above us there? Where? Where? Oh yeah. I can see a few stars now. Yeah. I can't see it. Oh no, you must be, because that one's not moving. That star.
I just thought it might. Yeah. At first, I thought I was looking at it. No, it is moving.
Where?
Oh, maybe the clouds.
Yeah, the clouds.
The appearance.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get back to the car. It's cold. It's really nice and warm. You can see all the stars. Hey, that's moving, isn't it? What's that one up there? No. That's not moving. It's nice and bright though.
There is one moving up there.
yeah, I can see it, yeah. Two, there's two there.
Yeah. That is moving. Because it's going above our heads, both of them. One's going the other way, and this one is moving. That's weird. It seems to stop and go, stop. There it is.
That's moving, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, that's moving, guys.
Yeah, 'cause it's in front of us, it's going behind us now.
So it's either a satellite or a UFO.
It's quite bright.
It's very bright, guys. Look how bright that is.
That's very bright.
Very bright. So what is it? Is it a satellite? So this is going to be on my YouTube channel later.
To the right, it's coming towards us as well.
Where?
Quite unusual, look. This one's coming
Oh, there's another one up there, guys.
next to it.
That one up there.
Yeah, but it's coming towards us.
That's coming towards us. That one's still moving.
Yeah.
That's brighter, that one.
Let's go in. It's starting to go left now.
Is it changing direction? Let's make it bright.
Stop.
It's disappeared. There you go, guys. Disappeared. As this is real. This is not. This is not CGI, guys. I'm in the field, and they've just witnessed two objects now. So hanging around might see some more, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, look how, look, it's really overcast, guys. It's really overcast.
It seemed to just veered to the left a little bit and then it just vanished.
I'll reduce the screen.
If it was a satellite, it wouldn't change direction, it just goes straight.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you thought it was satellite going in a straight direction. Yeah. So it's two objects we've got. I mean, I got one decent object the other day. I mean, that's two. So,
Oh, look, there's another one
where's
there,
another one? Where?
to the right.
Oh, yeah.
That's moving as well.
Unless that's an aircraft, but.
No, it's got no flashing. Just go and have a look at it.
All right. There is a.
Stop and start. Look, it's moving. Look, it's moving, isn't it? Look at it.
Yeah. There is a flashing light near it.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. So is it a star and there's a flashing. There's something flashing near it. I must make it a bit bigger.
Well, it seems to stop. It's not.
There's something flashing near it. It's gone now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's disappeared. Another something else disappeared. Perhaps they know we're talking about them. I'm getting more results tonight than.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
So when you're coming along. There's another one.
Where?
Wait a minute, I don't need to. I'll just stay and keep looking there.
That's moved. There's two.
Yeah. That's moving as well.
Where?
Those two you said. That one. Wait, have a look. Have a look.
That's not moving. That one. I did see something. Oh, it's freezing. It might as hang around. We're getting results. This is we're, I mean, if I put my infrared on the grass, we're not far from a cliff edge, so the only thing you guys is, hang on, let me just put my camera on. Hang on, let's reduce that. We're on a corner, we're in this field near Blackgang Chine. It's got long grass, yeah.
That must be a plane. Look, that's
Yeah, so an aircraft.
yeah. But you know, the other ones we saw planes direct.
Yeah, so if you, I've got my infrared on my camera, yeah. Can you see, that's grass there. So there's a high grass, there's sort of long grass. So you got, if you, the only problem here, I mean, we're used to, we know what it looks like in the daylight. So there's grass verges there, long grass. And obviously you don't want to walk across on the long grass because there's a drop, the other side there's a cliff drop. So you need to look at the area during the daylight. So there's signs there saying, oh, you know, obviously beware the cliff edge. But luckily there's a load of long grass in front of the drop. So if you're ever near Blackgang Chine, don't go beyond the long grass, whatever you do. Let's read some of the comments. Yeah, it's lovely at Blackgang Chine. More fun during the day, isn't it? So you got beautiful views and that. Mind you, I think it's beautiful views when you see moving objects in the sky. You know, that's quite interesting. Let's turn my camera off. That's an aircraft out there. That's strange, it was. It's moving, and that's definitely an aircraft. Yeah, it's definitely an aircraft. Oh, it's freezing. Let's go back to the car.
Yeah.
You got everything?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
So yeah, so brilliant. Now I can post this on YouTube. A few strange objects. One I was pretty sure maybe a satellite.
Yeah, but that last one, isn't it?
Yeah, it did sort of change. Yeah, satellites go in a straight line. So yeah, when we were here last time, if you look at me on YouTube, my live stream recordings, you can put it in the comments. There was a strange lights. There's you got the oratory, or they call it the pepper pot. So we were seeing these objects going along the Jurassic coast, this orb or whatever it was, and we were seeing strange lights up. There's a pathway that goes up to the oratory. So yeah, the pathway that goes up to the oratory. Yeah, we saw there's these random lights appearing. It wasn't a torch. Imagine you see my brothers with a torch now. Yeah, you see my brother with a torch. So it wasn't, seriously guys, it was not people walking up to the oratory on the hill. It wasn't, it wasn't people walking up, because you know what a torch looks like, someone's walking up a hill, and these lights appearing randomly. So I thought, is that orbs on the hill? So anyway, you see it on my YouTube channel, so you'll see me filming an object flying along the Jurassic Coast, what I would describe as an orb, and they were seeing these strange lights on the way up to the oratory. So it wasn't torches, you know. You got my brother walking along with a torch, so that would do the same effect if you're walking up towards the oratory. And we see these strange lights sort of peering on and off. I actually took some photographs, and I've posted it in our UFO group, which is called Skywatch Isle of Wight. So I'll put that in the comments as well. Come and join us. We've been sitting at Tottenham Bay because it was so overcast, low fog or mist. So we went to Tottenham Bay, sort of trying our luck there. Who's that at my car? That's all right, I just got a bit worried. I thought it was someone in the car. There's a star up there. Yeah, I'll open the car. Oh, it's freezing, guys. There you go. So we got some. Perhaps one was a satellite. So one changed its direction. So and obviously there's no flashing light. So it wasn't a helicopter or an aircraft. I've got to find my car keys.
Let's walk in this here. It's more cloudier here than it is where we just been.
Yeah. Oh, it's freezing. Are you still here, guys? Yeah, if you go out, guys, you will see stuff. I say there's a whole universe out there. I say on the 24th of July, we were at Butser Hill and we actually saw these strange flying objects, the same objects that were seen flying off of Sunderland and also flying off of Warminster and the Sky History Channel. The American Tin Pot show. They're saying these objects were fake, and say there was 9 witnesses of the same objects at Butser Hill, and they obviously didn't know about this. I did tell them. I did put a few comments in saying those objects you're calling fake, they were real, because there was 9 witnesses for the same objects at Butser Hill. Of course, they never replied, because they're just complete liars. You know, how can they sit there saying that these objects off of Sunderland were fake, and also the same object that was flying over Warminster? They just got no honesty, guys. You know, the fake media, it's all fake media and fake propaganda. And then the same we discovered with the Isle of Wight monolith. That's a load of bullshit as well. The monolith obviously was real, but the guy who's supposed to have made it is supposed to live in Fishbourne, here on the Isle of Wight. And no, he doesn't live in Fishbourne. Islanders are not stupid. Yeah, Islanders ain't stupid. I've asked around Fishbourne, been in the pub. Do you know Alan Dunsford? So the guy was pictured next to the Isle of Wight monolith. No one knows him. I've asked in the pub. I've asked people I walk by. there's only 700 people in live in Fishbourne here on the Isle of Wight. Surely someone knows him in a little village with 700 people called Fishbourne. Of course, the old national newspapers say Fishbourne, Sussex, Fishbourne, Isle of Wight, which they're not too far away from each other. Well, it's convenient they use two towns with the same name. The UK media, they probably made it all up. There was a monolith, yeah, but it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it wasn't made by this Alan Dunsford. It's a load of bullshit, propaganda media guys. They just can't help themselves to make stories up. So we've probably had years and years of all these made up stories. And the Utah monolith, that's just as bad. Oh, let's turn there. Oh, let that light go out. I got me my Nikon P900. Let's reduce the screen. Alright, so we'll put that on. That's a Nikon P900. That's what all the ufologists use. Oh, it's freezing.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
So yeah, unfortunately it's a bit overcast. So we've done well. I mean, we've just seen some strange objects. Perhaps say one or two of them were satellites. But how many satellites changed direction?
It veered to the left.
Yeah.
Have
I got my glasses in there? Let's put the light on. It's freezing. Yeah, check out. I'll put in the comments again my YouTube channel, and we got a UFO group on the Isle of Wight. Kerry's hasn't been too well recently, sadly, and so yeah, I'm one of the admins. So we got our group on the. I think we've got about over 550 members now, and we're called Sky Watch Isle of Wight. So it's Sky, separate way. So it's Sky Watch Isle of Wight. So you'll find us on Facebook. I'll write it down. Where's my glasses now?
It's over there somewhere.
Yeah,
That's it.
I probably. I know that's all right. I thought my glasses fell on the grass off my head. Let's write it in the comments. So that's a Nikon P900. So that's what the all the ufologists use, the good ones. I can't find that bag. Oh, sorry. I'll put it over there for the moment. It's freezing. Yeah, I mean, I spent a lot of money on cameras and all sorts. I spent a hell of a lot of money. I wouldn't do it. I mean, if these things weren't real, I wouldn't even be doing it. I wouldn't waste my money. So we are definitely getting visited, 100%. Orbs are definitely real, and obviously these flying objects or UFOs, they're definitely real. I know a guy who was in the North Sea, and there's also what they call a USO. No, what's it? The underwater ones. It's
I know what you mean. What are they called? Underwater UFOs.
Is it a USO? I can't remember now. I know a guy who works on one of the oil rigs. I've got to be very careful. Anyway, he works on an oil rig. I'm not going to say where. He saw something on the seabed under one of the rigs. Obviously, I know a lot of people in Europe, so I've got to be very careful. He saw something. So he's working on the working in the North Sea on the old seabed, and he sees this UFO, and on the old seabed, and he mentions it to the guy above. So while you're working below off an oil rig, you've got someone above making sure you're all right and what have you. And he mentioned it, and he said, "Oh, don't say anything to anyone." He goes, "Oh, don't say anything to anyone." And of course, the guy, he told one of the bosses, and this guy, yeah, he was flown to Norway, and basically what happened, he went in the headquarters in Norway, and the Norwegian officials or the Norwegian government had told him if he says anything, he'll lose his job. And this is true, because he saw a UFO in the North Sea under an oil rig on the old North Sea seabed. So this guy, yeah, I met him. Talk to him about it. So so people seen UFOs under the water, USO underwater submerged objects or whatever they call USO. So he saw something on the bottom of the old seabed in the North Sea off one of these platforms. So this is real, you know. I don't do CGI. I've met people who've told me these. I mean, I know the guy. He's genuine. I think Gary Hesseltine, one of the ufologists, he talked about it as well. So I think he was going to post it in some magazine or something or other. It's USO. So UFOs have been seen in the North Sea, sort of around oil rigs and stuff like that. So yeah, they're certainly these extraterrestrials. They're keeping an eye on us, what we get up to. And if you look, guys, I belong to obviously I belong to Skywatch Isle of Wight. I'm part of that group, and also I'm part of HUFOG, Hampshire UFO group. They've done some CE5s just before the pandemic. They so they've done a few CE5s or some UFO meets up Butser Hill and stuff like that. So anyway, I think it was June last year. They were up Butser Hill, and they done a CE5. You see it on YouTube. So check out HUFOG, Hampshire. Write this down, guys. Hampshire UFO group. So it's called HUFOG. HUFOG. And you'll see a guy on YouTube. He's got what they call a spirit box, like what the paranormal guys use. I've seen it on YouTube and also on TikTok. The paranormal guys, they use a spirit box. So you got a guy sitting on Butser Hill. I think there was 5 or 6, or how many, I'm not sure how many there were. But anyway, you'll see, I think it was last June, you'll see a guy doing a C5, and he's talking on the airways or scanning the airways, and he starts speaking to someone. So obviously he's a ufologist, so he obviously believes he's speaking to an alien, and this, whoever it was communicating back to him. So he said, "Why are you here?" Obviously he goes, "Why are you here?" So he's assuming it's an alien or something like that. And you're not going to believe his reply. It's on YouTube, seriously. HUFOG, Hampshire UFO group, posted it. He says, "Oh, why are you here?" And the alien replied, "We're here for the pandemic." So they didn't say, "Oh, we brought the pandemic." They said, "No, we're here for the pandemic." So basically, the pandemic was created here on Earth. So the extraterrestrials are visiting because they're here for the pandemic. So hopefully, perhaps they had a helping hand to get rid of it, or are involved somehow. But certainly something's seriously wrong. And we watch this monkeypox and all this other stuff. But yeah, check on the YouTube. It's called HUFOG, HUFOG, Hampshire UFO Group, and you will see a guy, part of a CE5 team from HUFOG, Hampshire UFO Group. They did a CE5. There's something down there, mate. Look, is that a car or something? Might be a car. Yeah, it's a Hampshire UFO Group done a CE5 up Butser Hill, and they communicating with something on the airways, which obviously was an alien, because the guy asked, he said, why are you here? So obviously he must be talking to extraterrestrial or whatever. And the alien replied, we're here for the pandemic. So that's check it out on YouTube. So I'm not I don't do CGI, I don't make anything up, guys. So yeah, check it out. And I know these people in HUFOG, they wouldn't lie. We've been to meetings. We've been to meetings in pubs and that. We all know each other. We all know each other. And the guy doing the C5 with the spirit box or the communication devices, obviously, if he says he was speaking to extraterrestrial on the airways via the spirit box, I believe him. And he asked, why are you here? And the alien replied, we're here for the pandemic. So there is powers, there are other powers in the universe. So keep our fingers crossed. I mean, say you come on my live stream, you just see me show you a few objects flying over Black Ganchine. And it's had an incident. John Hanson, who writes these Haunted Skies books, he told me there was a major sighting here at Black Ganchine years ago. But it was in the old car park there. One of the old car parks at Black Ganchine, I think, fell in the sea or something like that, or collapsed. And there was a couple somewhere, and they were near Black Ganchine. Something flashing out there. Plane. Yeah. These guys at this couple at Black Ganchine, they witnessed a huge object flying over, probably over the oratory or a hill, they said. And John Hanson, the ex-policeman who writes Haunted Sky books, he told me this. So there is a record of a major sighting here at Black Ganchine before. And he obviously, if you look on my YouTube channel, you see I've just filmed an object flying along the Jurassic Coast. Plus, if you look on my recent TikTok post, I saw this strange object on the beach, which was a fossil. So I didn't think much of it. So I suddenly just put me phone over it, doing my live. I thought, that looks strange. Thought it looks like a skull or sort of a head or what have you. So anyway, when I got home, I thought, hang on a minute, it looks like an alien's head. So we got a Jurassic Coast. So if you look on my TikTok, so is the fossil an early aliens? Is it an early alien or an early human? So it's something I saw on the beach, and that's it. You're not allowed to pick fossils up or stuff like that along Compton Beach. But anyway, I've put my phone over it, filmed it, and thought, that's strange. And there you go. So, and it's probably washed up because obviously the tide's coming in and out, and a lot of this stuff's been washed up on Compton Beach. And some days you can go there and you'll see quite a few fossils, and other days you won't see anything. I think trouble is a lot of collectors, sadly. But anyway, luckily I put my phone over and thought, that looks like a skull or a human head. And I thought, hang on a minute, no, that could be alien or something. Who used to say the aliens, extraterrestrials, weren't visiting us during the Jurassic period? You know, who used to say that wasn't? Because obviously it doesn't mention it in the Bible. It doesn't mention dinosaurs in the Bible, does it? Doesn't mention dinosaurs in the Bible. So down on the beach at Compton Bay, you look on my TikTok, I filmed some strange. It wasn't human, you know, unless it was some sort of part of a. No, it looks like a human's head, or is it an alien's head? Well, that was something on the washed up on Compton Beach here, so you'll see that on my TikTok. So that was on the beach, and obviously what you've seen tonight is in the sky. So, you know, what's happening over there?
What was that?
In straight to the side. Oh, it might be. Oh, something over there. Oh, have a look on my phone. It's like 3. What's that then?
Hey, that's moving weird. Where's that you see?
That's straight in front. 3 things. It might be some building lights. There is a road down there, so it might be just some buildings. I'm sitting in the car now, just looking straight ahead. I think it's moving, whether it's suddenly moving slowly. There's what they call a military road down there. It's like an old road. It's like the motorway on the Isle of Wight. People are a bit more sensible now where they drive along it, because the police will stop people. But yeah, it's called the military road, and it sort of got a history of people driving fast along there. Because on the Isle of Wight, you'd be lucky you can drive faster than 50 miles an hour. Seriously, there's no road long enough, more or less. We got 500 people. Cheers. I think I had about 2,000 people the other day. Where was I when I had about 2,000 people? I can't remember where I was. Well, no, I think we walked up to the oratory, didn't we?
Yeah.
We had quite a few viewers going up there. I put everything on my YouTube channel, which should be in the comments. Let's see if it's still in the comments, which is live stream recordings UK. So all these strange objects, UFOs and aliens and things I've seen with my brother, is actually, it's all on my YouTube channel. Even saw any islanders watching. I went to cut up Culver to do a Skywatch Guys, and I sort of looking down, and I thought, well, that's weird. I know the Isle of Wight's had crop circles before, only once. I think probably around 1980, we've had crop circles here. As one appeared. But anyway, I was at Culver and looking down on, there's a little hill near Brading, sort of in front of the town. There's a bit of a hill, and it looked like barcodes on the land. Check it out on my YouTube channel. It's like barcodes on the landscape, and I thought, well, that's weird. So when you looked at it, it just looks like barcodes. And I thought, perhaps a farmer or someone's done that for sort of effect. Anyway, I thought I'd go and investigate. So anyway, I walked down Culver, crossed the road, then walked up there, and it was pansies. And I thought, how's these pansies? Because I'm saying barcodes, they're in complete straight lines. So all these pansies have managed to grow in straight lines to look like barcodes. And I thought, well, that's weird. That's really weird, you know. surely a farmer, or I don't know, surely people's not going to go all that effort just to do that to. But it's really weird. And the funny thing was, along in another field, it was exactly the same. It looked like barcodes. And I thought, is it something to do with D-Day? Because I think they've had done things on the hill before near Brading. And I thought, is it something to do with D-Day? But yeah, so it looked like barcodes. But anyway, you'll see that on my TikTok and on my YouTube channel. But seriously, guys, when I walked down Culver, across the road, walked up Brading down with these sort of barcode pansies were. That sounds strange, doesn't it? Barcode pansies. But when you're looking at a distance, they just look like some barcode for something. I thought, it must be a barcode for something. It was really weird. But anyway, you'll see on my YouTube channel, it was just amazing, guys. It was sort of... Where, one minute?
Over there.
Oh, yeah, something moving.
Yeah.
Let's get that in. That one up there.
Yeah, there's a funny coloured... Yeah, just...
I'll get out of the car. Wait a minute, quick. Fine, come on, get out of the car, guys. I just dropped my glasses. Where is it? The screen's too bright. All the stars are out now. Just dropped my glasses. I can't see it now.
Yeah, it was like a yellow colour. It was weird.
Yeah, have a look again. I've got my camera in the back.
It was just over there.
Yeah.
Behind... must be behind...
You see all the stars now, the old clouds are splitting now. There's a whole universe up there, guys. We're certainly getting visited. I mean, I filmed a few objects earlier. I filmed obviously live on TikTok some objects the other day. Well, there was something flying along over this sea at Jurassic Coast. I'm going to get in the car. Where's oh, it's freezing.
Yeah, I know.
Where's my torch? I always like to have a torch in the car. And you sort of hear strange noises outside.
Yeah, it was strange. It just suddenly... I looked, and it just looked like a yellow. You did see it briefly, didn't look
Yeah,
like
I saw something,
colour.
yeah, because I saw it from inside the car.
Yeah.
Let's turn that light. I've got a torch here anyway. I thought I heard a strange noise.
No, it's just when you open the door, it'll go out.
Yeah,
It doesn't go
hopefully.
out straight away. It'll get us going now.
Can you see the sign there? Look. I just over the sign, look. Mick.
Yeah.
Oh. See all the stars outside now. Yeah, so we got some objects earlier, so
I don't know what that was. It was just like some bright yellow thing, and then it just vanished.
let's find my glasses and I can read some of the comments. Da-da-da. Oh, thanks. Someone shared my live stream. Oh, no, I shared it to 10 friends, yeah. We got 539 views at the moment, and so look, I've got 3 new followers. Thanks, guys. Yeah, you don't want to see CGI. You don't want to see fake stuff, guys. So I'll go out, you know, I'll go all over the place doing sky watching. And also I do it live on TikTok. And yeah, sometimes, you know, we do see strange stuff. And I say, luckily, we've seen something tonight and then the previous time. Because you don't know what's going to happen. So it's all a bit of a suspense. There's a whole universe. There's a whole universe out there, guys. With so many possibilities. I don't watch mainstream news anymore, guys. I'm not interested in all their chicken adverts and their burger adverts and stuff, and all this fake news and propaganda. It's propaganda news. All I'm interested, you know, I say there's a whole universe out there. That's why I'm a ufologist. The Americans call me the best ufologist in the UK because obviously I do get results. That's because I'm interested in it. I was part of a multi-sighting on a train back in 1980, and unfortunately the whole of 1980s covered up. So John Hanson, the ex-policeman who writes all the Haunted Skies books, and some other ufologists said they believe the multi-sighting on the train's got a D notice, so so no newspaper can talk about it. And also the Portsmouth football fans multi-sighting on the train is the same again, so the local news are not allowed to report about it. So yeah. Eddie, how you doing? All right. Should wipe my glasses a bit. Can you hold the phone for just a second?
Yeah.
Just point it out there. I'll just clean me glasses. It's a bit overcut. Is it? You see a few stars above?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so you'll see everything goes on YouTube. So when I do my live streams, I'll usually transfer it to YouTube anyway. All right, I'll put my YouTube channel down again, guys. And I put down now, we got here on the Isle of Wight, we got a UFO group. Kerry Kerry started out, so she's an amazing lady. She's not been too well lately, so unfortunately. So I'll dedicate this live stream to Kerry, and so we're all talking about getting t-shirts like Skywatch Isle of Wight t-shirts and that. It will happen. It definitely will happen. And yeah, so we got a Facebook UFO group here on the island. I think we've got over 550 members. We got some of the best American ufologists in the group. They know me, so you'll see people, and not everyone's from the Isle of Wight. I say a lot of them, they know me, and I say they are the best ufologists. We've got a lot of the best ufologists around the world in our group, funnily enough. Well, no, I'm not. It's not funny. It's like amazing. Thanks, guys. You know, we've got some really good ufologists in the group. Yeah, we've got a Facebook group on the island. It's called Skywatch Isle of Wight. We've got some astronomers in the group as well. There's one of the guys I met accidentally. I went on a Skywatch up at the oratory or above Black Chine, and we we couldn't get up to the top because the cows and the bulls were decided to congregate around the stile. So we had to find an alternative route, and which, funny enough, I've done. I showed the whole live stream. So if anyone wants to know how to get up to the oratory, any islanders, without using the Black Chine car park, then you walk up to the oratory that way. Unfortunately, there's one stile there, and the cows and the bulls congregate round. I've seen cows. I even seen the cows chase people down. There's an alternative route to get up there. So if people visit the island or the locals are not too sure, I put on my YouTube channel how to get up there without disturbing the cows and the bulls, and obviously if you've got children with you, the last thing you want cows and bulls chasing you down there with your children. But there is another way up there. You seen the big tower? There's a big I think it's like a TV tower or something near the pepper pot or the oratory. There's you got to cross the road. That's the only thing. So if you've got your kids, there's like a bit of a tarmac path up there. But I think because they've got this TV tower or something, or radio tower, and there's like an old Napoleonic fort or something, stop the old Napoleon invading the UK, some sort of like an old fort next to this TV tower thing. But there's a pathway, so almost tarmac, you can walk up there without sort of going up the field with all the cows and bulls. But I actually put that on YouTube, so if you guys need to know how to get up there without, some people are frightened of cows and bulls and that, I am, yeah. They're suddenly, oh yeah, I get worried. I've seen the cows chase some people down before. There's a couple, so they're a bit temperamental. So if you want to avoid them, you can actually get up to the pepper pot and the oratory without disturbing the cattle up there. So, but they're not always congregating around the stile. It's just on this particular evening, I was going to do a sky watch. They decided to get around near the stile. Anyway, myself and this astronomer, which is in Skywatch Isle of Wight, we found a different route up there. And so there were some astronomers up near the pepper pot. They're trying to get a photograph the centre of the Milky Way. So which was amazing. So there's a few astronomers up there. We got some in our UFO group, which is Skywatch Isle of Wight. And so they got amazing pictures, these astronomers, of the centre of the Milky Way. But it only happens only happens ever so often. So they got, because the bulls and the cows out there, the astronomer's a bit upset he couldn't get out there, but he did eventually because we found another route. It was a bit like the Great Escape. I'm not going to say any more than that. Had to find another way up there, but there is another path. So no fear. So if you want to get up there, and you got the cows and the bulls, and there's another path up there. So you haven't got to do the Great Escape, and you can actually walk up there, no problems. So if you were viewing from earlier, that we were standing in. There's a bright light, mate. Look, where down there. What's that? That's a vehicle. It looks in the sky, but what's that? That's strange. Look, mate. Look on my phone. That's strange. That's just a car with full beam. That seemed a bit strange. I've just seen some objects tonight. We've seen something on the old. There was some. I'll tell you what. When we saw that object going along the Jurassic Coast the other day, I've put it on YouTube. You'll be amazed, guys. When we saw it the other day, there was a load of all these lights appearing up the near the old hill, Pepper Pot up there. So we're watching this object flying along the Jurassic Coast, this like orb, and like shocked. Then it suddenly disappeared in the clouds, and it was round. It wasn't an aircraft or it was just round and moving along the quite fairly quick along the coast. Also, there's something going on down there, isn't there? There might be traffic. Yeah, so this orb or whatever it is moved along the Jurassic Coast fairly quickly. And they say, it sort of disappeared in the clouds, just suddenly disappeared. So, yeah, you'll see it. It was live on my TikTok, so I've put it on YouTube. And, of course, we got some similar stuff tonight. I think one was a satellite going across. Oh yeah, we get a lot of strange stuff. But what we saw at Butser Hill was there was a huge energy ball which separated into loads of little orbs. So that's the most strangest thing I've seen, which the Sky History Channel tried to make out was fake. It wasn't. They said they had some footage sent in from Warminster, and there's some footage sent in from Sunderland. So these are two people who sent the American Sky History Channel pictures. Oh, sorry, there was footage from both Sunderland and Warminster, and they're poo-pooing it, saying it's fake and all stuff like that. And we saw the same thing at Butser Hill, which was real. There was 9 of us. There was 5 from the C5 team, myself, my brother, and 2 other ufologists. And I took loads of pictures, and I was so fixated on the objects, taking click, 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 taking pictures of these objects, and that was it. We just were like open mouth, and we were all talking about it with the C5 team. But what I didn't know until the next morning is when I reviewed all my pictures, on one of my pictures, slightly to the left, there was an orb, an alien orb. You could see there was a being in it, and it was sort of, you've got this bit of a hedgerow, and you've got this orb sort of in mid-air, and you could see a being in it viewing us or looking at us. So you got myself taking the picture, my brother standing in front of me, 2 other ufologists in front of my brother, and to the left you got the alien in the orb. So, and I didn't even see the alien. I was so busy taking pictures of the objects, flying objects. So this is completely real. It's no CGI, no bullshit. This happened. It's real, and it's due. This was on July the 24th last year. So it's come up again. So there's a good chance to be going up there again, see if these objects return. And you never know, the alien in the orb might return. You don't know. Bearing in mind, we had UFO, Hampshire UFO group. I was saying earlier that they did well, it's not a paranormal thing. Oh, what's something up there?
Right, look,
yeah,
over there.
No, right above it.
Yeah.
That's just appeared, guys. Look, that's bright, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's just appeared.
Get out the car, or were you all right?
No, I'm staying here. Do they know we're talking about them? That's just appeared.
It's going.
It's going. It's gone there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So how can that appear? That's just appeared in the sky. Tell me what that was then. It's not an aircraft. You guys are viewing this. So something's just appeared through my windscreen, front windscreen on my car. Some bright lights just appeared in the sky. That's not an aircraft, is it? It's not. Didn't move. No red lights. So yeah, there's a whole universe up there, guys. Black Gang Chine seems to be here on the island. It seems to be a bit of a hot spot at the moment. So that's traffic down there. So it's great. I mean, we've now captured a few objects already tonight. Probably more than what we did the other night now. Yeah. Well, I went to Tottenham Bay because we saw loads of orbs. Was it back in 2019?
Yeah.
We saw loads of orbs. Might have been August, September. There's another, and see that light there just appearing?
That's
on the land. So those lights appearing there, that's on the land. That, what you saw earlier, was in the sky. So I think that what you're seeing on there now is 3 houses in the distance. And that's a car, you're seeing a car. What I just filmed what you just viewed earlier was in the sky. That's 542 views. Yeah, thanks. There's 2 people who's followed, so I don't do CGI, guys, so what you see is real. So what you've seen tonight is real. What you saw the other night is real. What I'm talking about, Butts Hill, the alien and the strange craft, that was real. And you'll find back in June last year, Hampshire UFO Group, or HUVOG, they did a CE5 up Butts Hill, and they, back last June, they on the CE5, the guy with the spirit box, that's what the paranormal guys use. I don't use spirit boxes. I get the objects, that's all I'm interested in, getting pictures of the craft. I've got many pictures of strange UFOs and strange craft. So that's what I'm interested in, getting pictures and seeing the UFO craft themselves, or the technology. That's what I'm interested in. So also look down there, mate. What's that? Look down there now, bright light. Can't find it, it's not showing up. Mate, straight in front of you on the, what's that then? What was that?
Don't know.
I can't find it now there. What's that? Is that in the sky, or what's that?
No, I don't know.
That was strange, wasn't it? I've seen it happen. That's happened twice this evening. So I don't know what that is. Can't see anything else. I'll get out and have a look above. Yeah, there's been a major sighting here at Blackgan before Blackgan Chine. Trying to find the. Yeah, it's been a major sighting before. The ex-policeman John Hanson, he told me about this major sighting here at Blackgan Chine. You see all the stars now. I mean, earlier it was it's been a bit overcast. Yeah, you say you can see all the stars above. The whole universe is above us now. I had a guy turn up. We were in the field the other week. There was this guy turned up. He probably saw the infrared from my camera. God, it's freezing. Just the wind. It's been pretty hot today, but that's an aircraft. I can see the red flashing light. Oh, it's cold out here. Oh, it's cold. I think my brother's using the night vision. I've not used it yet. With night vision, you're supposed to see more, so obviously, hopefully that improved the chances of seeing more UFOs or strange objects. Oh, I say up the pepper pot or the oratory, we were in that field near the long grass. We weren't near the old edge. There was yeah, it was, I say, the object that flew along the Jurassic Coast. I see a police car down there. That's our police car. That's a police car. Perhaps someone's been speeding down the military road. That's going fast, that police car. It may even pass here, you never know. Yeah, my YouTube channel's called Live Stream Recordings UK, and you'll see later on you'll see footage of, or tomorrow morning, footage of the UFOs we've seen tonight, or strange objects, and you'll also see the previous ones. Oh, the blue light's gone out now. No, it isn't. No, it's back on again. So it's Knighton down there, I think, or it's probably along the military road. Oh, they've turned their blue lights out again. It's probably amongst trees or something down there. A couple of guys, motorbikers, are up here. They probably wonder what we're doing. That's a police car. I don't know why people do CGI and stuff like that. Why can't people just be honest? Say, oh, there's a blue light there, that's a police car. The police car's gone. They've got a road down there called the Military Road. It's like the Isle of Wight's motorway. A lot of people do try and get away driving fast down there because it's a long, straight stretch. I mean, a lot of bikers go down there pretty quick, and the odd races along the old Military Road. Sadly, a few people's been killed over the years, sort of driving really fast. Brother's disappeared. Oh, he's not been abducted. Come back. Yeah, Jupiter's up there somewhere. Yeah, I mean, obviously, what we're viewing anything that's moving. So, yeah, I mean, I've pointed at stars before and what have you, but what I say we're pointing at any moving objects. I mean, we call it the pepper pot up there, or the oratory on the hill near Blackgate Chine. And of course, when we were in that field, we've seen that object moving along the Jurassic coast. we were doing our live stream, and we were seeing these strange lights appearing on the hill, sort of up the oratory hill thing. And they were random. You thought, oh, perhaps there's 4 people with a torch. Obviously, if you're walking with a torch, you can see it flashing, don't you? Someone walking with a torch with their dog or something, you'll see it constantly flash. But these up, so we're in the field and we could see these strange lights sort of appearing every now and again up the hill. And there was at one stage, there's 4 of them. If you look on, obviously, because I've got the YouTube channel. You want to put that back in? I've got the YouTube channel. You'll see it on my YouTube channel. So it's one of the last 2 I've posted. Yeah, do you those strange lights up the hill, Mick?
Yeah.
So just couldn't make it out. There's like 2 lights, and there was 4. But there's no one walking up there, always in the same position. So I don't know if they were orbs or something. But I actually did take pictures of them on my Nikon P900. And they certainly don't look like a person or something walking up the hill. So yeah, strange. I posted them in what did I post them? I might have posted them in the Hampshire UFO group, or I might have posted in the Skywatch Isle of Wight. Yeah, we got a Facebook group. It's called Skywatch Isle of Wight. Come and join us. I think we certainly got over 550 members. Some of the best ufologists in the world, and we certainly got quite a few Americans in their group because they know me, you see. I was speaking to James Fox, the ufologist, the documentary maker. So I was speaking to him the other day. So I was well chuffed. Yeah, James Fox. I was speaking to him. Look at there's a light. It's doing that again down there. Look, guys. That's strange. We saw a police car down there. And we've seen some strange lights down there. We've just seen this random light beams and stuff down there, quite strange. And we've just seen the police car down there. Yeah, so if you look on if you look on the comments, you see I've put my YouTube channel. So you want to see some strange. I mean, I'm going to be adding this what we've seen tonight. I'll be adding what we've seen tonight on my YouTube channel. Oh, look at that down there. Look, guys. Strange light down there. I don't know what's going on there. It's done it a few times, isn't it? So I don't know what that is. Hopefully the light goes out in the car. Come on, I don't know what that is. Strange light down there. I can't get it now. There it is. It's there, but I can't get it. Find it now on my screen. Where's it gone? Can't see it.
It's moving.
Yeah, I know it's moving. I can't find it. I can't. It keeps disappearing on my screen. Wait, must wipe me. Can't get anything on there. It's cold.
Gone now.
Yeah.
Below the horizon.
Can't seem to be picking anything up there. At least I've got that's strange. I need something brighter, wouldn't it? Put the light on. Thanks for the 3 follows. Can't get anything out there now for some reason. Oh, some lights down and probably traffic, you know.
Yeah.
Phone's not actually picking it up now. Strangely. Oh, something, here we go, something down there. that then? Is that in the sky? Looks like above. That's strange, isn't it?
It's gone now.
Yeah, it disappeared. So I'll turn the light down a little bit on the screen. Turn it down a little bit. Why didn't that go there? That's better. That's gone out.
Yeah.
That's strange, isn't it? Every now and again. What's that? What's that? That's weird, isn't it? What's that then? What's all that about?
I don't know.
What's all that about?
Maybe just sort of farming, doing some farming on the land.
don't know.
It's moving.
Look, what's all that about? What the? What? What?
Hey?
What's all that about? What the? What's going on? What the? What? What? What the? Unbelievable. So that could be in a field. There's only ever been one crop circle. There's only ever been one crop circle appear on the Isle of Wight. There's obviously a lot recently crop circles appeared. There's only been one ever crop circle appeared on the Isle of Wight, but there's been a lot in Hampshire recently. That was strange, isn't it? That's strange. We've seen a lot of police car movements down there as well. So we've seen these strange lights and we've seen some police cars. So, but there's a lot of UFO, a lot of strange activity on the island at the moment.
Should have looked in the binoculars.
Yeah, have a look in the binoculars, yeah. I can't even find it now.
No, because it's below the horizon.
Yeah, but I was saying my phone should pick that up.
Yeah, but it's not there, is it now?
I can see a light down there.
Yeah, but that's further away. The other things came towards us and gone under the hill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can't find that. Wherever that is, I can't even get it. I've got it now.
But that's the thing further along.
Yeah.
That's something different.
There's something really bright, wasn't it? Or at least I captured it on the live. How much power I got left? Say I got 51%, I think. Blimey, I could go on all night. There's some crop fields down there. That'd be shocking, wouldn't it, if there's some crop circle or something.
Yeah.
Has there only been ever one crop circle appear on the Isle of Wight? I think it was in 2 fields. So there's only been, only one ever crop circle appeared on the Isle of Wight. But there's been a lot recently in Hampshire, a lot of crop circles appearing. There was one near the A303 near Mitchell Dever. Oh, it's cold. Yeah, check out my YouTube channel. It's called Live Stream Recordings UK. Everything you see on there is real. I don't do CGI. I don't do fake. I just don't do fake or CGI. I'm not interested. If you go out, if you get, if people want to become ufologists, just get off your arses and get yourself. Start with a Lumix TZ70 camera. I say if you go out, you'll go out at night. You'll see stuff and take photographs. So there's a whole universe out there, and I've taken pictures of all sorts of strange objects. So yeah, we're certainly getting visited. Oh, I got to work tomorrow. I love to do this as a living. Get paid to be a ufologist. I suspect a lot of my footage. Yeah, I suspect a lot of my footage and photos go elsewhere.
I can see the satellite moving.
Yeah.
Up there.
Look. Oh, I can see something moving out there. Cool. Yeah. Oh, it's freezing. Yeah, it was there's a major sighting here a number of years ago. John Hanson, the ex-policeman, I say he writes the Haunted Sky books, which our multi-sighting on the train appears in the book. He saw what's that down there? Yeah, there was a major sighting here. John Hance, the ex-policeman, he told me there was I think it was at the old Black Ganchine car park. I think it collapsed in the sea. Oh, what's happening now? It's like two. What's that? Try and get it. Find it. Here we go. What's that? Look. Let's see what's happening now.
Probably maybe
tractors.
Yeah, just
I don't know.
Loading up on another vehicle, I think. Lost the stars now. They're all gone now.
Cloud, yeah.
Clouds just come in.
I'm interested in what's going on down there.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what's going on down there. Well, it's like two. You're saying so? There's two tractors together then. So
one putting the hay in the lorry or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, we've only ever had one crop circle appear on the Isle of Wight. There's been quite a few that's been appearing in Hampshire.
Getting cloudy now.
See, wait a minute, I've got a message there. Oh, so it looks square now. I mean, look on my screen. It looks square. What's all that about? How can it look square then? Just because it's in the field doesn't mean it's not anything. Come on. Can't see it. I mean, it's. Oh yeah, he got it. He's come back again. Got a strange light. It's sort of. You can see it, but then suddenly it dims. You can't see it. Let's make it bigger. If I can find it. Yeah, there's only ever been one crop circle that appeared on the Isle of Wight. Obviously, there's been a lot appearing in Hampshire at the moment. I don't know what that strange light is. Oh, I thought it's come back. Sort of dies out and comes back, dies out. Don't know. Someone's... Yeah, so we've seen some stuff earlier, some strange stuff. What's the time? God, it's nearly midnight now. I've got to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've got to work tomorrow, guys. Something over there. I think that's over the sea, isn't it?
Mm.
It's disappeared. No, it's still there, I think. Something over the sea. Yeah, so we've captured some objects tonight. Obviously, some are satellites and some other strange objects. Can't see it. Oh, they might come back. Strange. Yeah, back in John Hanson, the ex-policeman who writes the Haunted Sky books, I'm at Blackgan Chine here on the Isle of Wight. He was telling me they're a couple, married couple. They were near Blackgan Chine and they saw this huge object flying over Blackgan Chine. I think it was in the 1970s. I don't think it appears in the Hampshire and Isle of Wight UFO book. There is a book written, I think it was 1990 or something like that. And it's called Hampshire and Isle of Wight UFO book. I've picked it up in Ryde. There's a second-hand bookshop, but there certainly is a book called Hampshire and Isle of Wight UFOs. There's been so many sightings and stuff happening on the island. Just reading the Isle of Wight instance in the Hampshire and Isle of Wight UFO book. Unbelievable, really detailed stories of what happened. Yeah, check it out. So if you live on the island or live in Hampshire, you can get a book. It's called Hampshire and Isle of Wight UFOs. I think it was printed 1990. So certainly tells you about major sightings in Hampshire and on the Isle of Wight. But the Isle of Wight section, amazing, some of the stories there, guys. Seriously. Yeah, I don't know many people go out. I've got a few friends I know go out sky watching. Yeah, I don't many ufologists do live stream, actual live stream about UFOs, and you guys have seen some tonight, and plus whoever joined the other night saw me film a UFO flying along the Jurassic Coast. Yeah, we're still on. Yeah. I'm seeing stuff, Angela. I say you can go out and you don't see anything. Yeah, I'm still on. Yeah, obviously we saw an object, an orb or something, flying along Jurassic Coast. So that's on. I'll put that on YouTube. I mean, obviously we've seen a lot more tonight, so I'll put that on YouTube as well. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it's a case when I get home, I'll get home and I'll transfer the footage to YouTube, then go from there. But I've seen so many objects recently. This is on the Isle of Wight, let alone Butser Hill. You know, obviously we had a major sighting there with there was 9 of us up there with a C5T. I mean, that was a major sighting. But we've seen stuff around the island. So yeah, so the Isle of Wight and Hampshire is really seeing a lot of objects at the moment. What's that? It said in the Isle of Wight something about. Obviously, it did say the Isle of Wight was a hotspot for UFOs. I can't remember what they. I can't think what it said now. Yeah, I've got so many strange pictures of objects. I think the one I got creepy Binstead Beach here on the islands. At night it's really creepy. I've got a picture. Literally, I've done a skywatch in Binstead Beach. I mean, it overlooks the Leon Solent, and you can see Portsmouth to the right. And I thought, I'll do a skywatch there. One of my sort of first ones. I just bought the Nikon P900 camera, and I thought I'd do a skywatch. So I took me tripods and that, and I set up doing my skywatch, and it was a full moon, by the way, guys. It was a full moon, so I'm sort of taking pictures of stars really, because I was fairly new to this. So I was taking pictures of stars, just get used to the camera and stuff like that. And yeah, so I was sort of looking through the old camera and didn't see anything major or nothing moving. I just took pictures of stars and stuff. So anyway, later on I thought I was getting a bit cold now. I'm not really taking any pictures of anything worthwhile. So I thought, I'll start packing up. So I took my cameras off the tripods. And then and I thought, oh, well, there's something bright there. And I thought, oh, well, I'll have one more go. So I took my cameras off the tripod. And I had my Nikon P900. And literally, I just scanned the sky with it. I thought, well, I've finished now. We got a full moon. I saw a lot of the old chemtrails or something from aircraft. Yeah, so obviously during the night, it's a full moon, and it actually shows the old aircraft chemtrail, what you want to call it. And yeah, so I just thought, I'll give up now, head home. So I took my cameras off the tripod. And I just thought, I'll blow it. I'll have one more last look through my old Nikon P900. So I scanned the sky. Then I stopped because I saw this big black metallic object. So it was this object just sitting in the sky right in front of me. I couldn't believe it. I mean, literally, as soon as I saw it, because if I moved my hand or moved the camera slightly, I would have lost it. So I just done click, 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 click. And I thought, what the hell was that? You know, oh, look, that now, guys, look, mate. I could find it. Where is it? Something got bright down there. Yeah, so click, 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 click. I took about 4 pictures. And I thought, what the hell was that? You know, it was a dark object. And yeah, I just saw it sitting there. I thought it was sitting there looking at me. And yeah, so I took 4 pictures. I couldn't wait to get home. I was like, you know, almost running to get home just to review the pictures. So anyway, I got home and I kept thinking in the back of my mind, oh, I hope we got the picture. I hope we got the picture. So anyway, I got in and I started going through the photographs through the camera. And the first one, I went through all the pictures and I think, oh, this may be it. So the first picture I took, I got nothing. I thought, oh no. And the second one, there was nothing there. Because I could see the Leon Silent on the other side. So I knew more or less where it was. You know, it was the last pictures I took. So anyway, I checked the third picture and I actually got it. I was so chuffed. And the fourth one, I didn't get it. So I only managed to get one. Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, it was only one image of it. So I have checked it over and over again, but I managed to get only one picture. So basically, it was a full moon. The full moon highlighted the edges of this black metallic UFO. And yeah, so the moonlight highlighted the edges. And there was about 10 windows or something. Some of the other ufologists sent me pictures back and they said, oh, there's sort of like 10 windows or something. And you could actually see figures because my ufologist friends sent the pictures that I shared. Yeah, and yeah, it's about 10 windows or something. The other ufologists' pictures, which they sent back to me, and one had a load of dimensions on, like someone's who's deliberately trying to get dimensions off the drawings. And unbelievable, you know, to get pictures of something of that quality. And yeah, so it was a full moon, and the full moon highlighted the edges of this object. And I say it was just in the sky up in front of me. So I think it was observing me. So I don't know. They probably still are now. It's strange. But Binstead Beach is so creepy. It's all right during the day. It's a lovely beach during the day. But I think I sort of got after that, and I obviously got pictures of the object, and it obviously was sitting in the sky for some minutes in front of me before I actually came across it. I was just by pure luck. I took my cameras off the tripod, then just quickly scanned the sky and I got the object, and then click, 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 and actually got a picture of the object. But unbelievable. So I think that's my closest encounter because they would say it was really near. Yeah, it was black metallic. I sent it to a lot of my ufologist friends, and I was getting the object coming back. I say there was dimensions drawn on it. You see a load of lines. So some of the ufologists was obviously trying to get it to scale, see what scale it was or what size. So, and obviously other people colour filtered it, sort of filtered it, so it would stand out. But it was, without the full moon, we wouldn't have seen it. There's absolutely no way it would have been seen without, unless it wasn't. If there was no full moon, we wouldn't have seen it. Now I say the full moon highlighted the edges, and then you could see its shape. It was square, and it had actually like 10 or 11 windows or something. And these are my ufologist friends. They were sending me the pictures back, and one of them, I say, you could see the object with about 10 or 11 windows or whatever it had, and you could see figures standing in the windows, and that was sitting right in the sky just above me. So yeah, you got to be, I don't know if the aliens do abduct people. A lot of people, there are people who said they've been abducted and returned and stuff like that. Touch wood or the steering wheel. It's never happened to me, so I don't want it to happen to me. But there's certainly there's a whole universe out there, with so many possibilities. Anyway, I'm gonna have to head off home. I get a bit tired. Now I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I hope you join next time. But everything I've told you this evening, and obviously what I've filmed this evening, is real. I don't do CGI. So I've seen UFOs I've seen many UFOs over quite a number of years. Most of them I've got pictures of. And obviously last year we saw the alien in an orb. So yeah, we certainly are getting visited. So prepare yourself, guys. One day they may land. We certainly saw them in the Meon Valley flying about their objects. So, and the Sky History Channel tried to hide the fact they were flying round off the Sunderland coast, and they were flying around Warminster as well in Wiltshire. So there's a lot of covers, a lot of lies by the media. What I've told you this evening and earlier on, the objects you saw moving, this is totally real. There's no CGI. I'm not like the BBC or Sky or Channel 4 or ITV. So everything you've seen tonight is real, and everything you see on my TikTok is real. So it's sad that people do CGI, fake stuff. So I don't do fake. So what you see is real, guys. Anyway, I'm going to end the live stream. Thanks for joining. You never know, I may do another one tomorrow night, depending on the weather. But yeah, that's the last two live streams that's successful. We've managed to capture and film some objects on TikTok. So I've obviously took my camera out and taken some pictures. But yet again, thanks to TikTok, it's given me the opportunity to see, you've seen real UFOs tonight live. Again, that's two in a row. So cheers, guys. Have a good evening. Don't worry, there's not going to be an alien invasion and that. There's never been. I've seen quite a few and seen objects fairly near. There's never been a threat. Never been a threat of abduction. They've communicated with Hoofock Hampshire UFO Group. They said they were here for the pandemic. So the pandemic was obviously created here on Earth. So they probably the extraterrestrials are probably going to eradicate the virus or whatever. They're definitely linked. I mean, say Hampshire UFO Group, they did a CE5. They communicate with an alien, and the guy who was doing the C5 and using the spirit box, he knew there was something on the airwaves, and he asked the alien, why are they here? And the alien replied, we're here for the pandemic. So unfortunately, it's still going. It's not exactly over, this pandemic. But forces greater in the universe seem to know a bit more about it. Anyway, I'm going to say good night. I've got work tomorrow. I might do another live stream tomorrow night, so I'm a bit hooked on it. That's two. That's I'll post what we've seen tonight, guys, on my YouTube channel. So that's yeah, the last two live streams we've actually captured something on. So yeah, great. No CGI. You've seen it for real, and have pleasant dreams. So that I've never felt any threats from these aliens or whatever you want to call them, ET. So don't worry, and I'll see you again. Anyway, good night, everyone. Have a good evening. Bye. I work out how to end it. I worked it out the other day. Trying to work out the end of the live stream. Hang on. I think it's up top. I've worked out how to end the live stream now. Anyway, good night, everyone. And there's a good chance I'll be doing another live stream tomorrow night. But check out, if you look in the comments, you'll see I've put my YouTube channel, and obviously we've got a Facebook group here on the Isle of Wight called Skywatch Isle of Wight. Yeah, come and join us, and you'll see real UFOs, real strange stuff. Anyway, good night, everyone. Bye.